What is up, guys? It is Legend here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a duplication glitch that works for black market camos. So what it basically does is it gives you the opportunity to have a black market camo that you have for one gun on a gun that you don't have it on. So what you do, you go into Gunsmith, alright? You go into Gunsmith, you create a variant that does not have the camo that you want on there. You just make a random name. Let's go with Poi. I like that. And you don't put anything on it. See, as this gun does not have the camo that I'm going to put on it. So you just save it as a plain vanilla. Nothing on it. There's nothing to it. Alright. So now you go to the gun that does have the camo on it. And you just make some random name like that. Doesn't matter. And then you put the camo on it. Like so. Save. Now what you do is swipe over variant options, and what you have to do is you have to have the gun with the camo on it above the gun with the camo that you want it on. So what you have to do is you just gotta basically make variants until you can get it above on the very top of the second one on the top of the screen. So you do that, and then you go to the SVG or whatever has the camo on it. You go to manager. Now it's closer to the top, but it's not at the top. We can delete this one because it's not needed. Almost there. So let's just maybe make one more, maybe with a 9 or something. Then we go over to the SVG, media manager, and there it's at the top now, but we don't want it at the top. We want it second from the top. So now maybe make another SVG variant. Put the camo on it, and then save, media manager, and now this one is right below it. Now it's at the top, and then the one that you want it on is right below it. So that's what you want. You want the gun with the camo on it on the very top, and the gun without the camo that you want it on below it. So you delete the variant, and then you back out. Now you're on your KN, but you're actually on the SVG. So you select the variant without a camo, and then you go to the camo, go to black market, go to etching or whatever camo you want on there. Save. Now you're at the SVG screen, but if you scroll over to your KN, you now have the camo on it. So, wow, there's a train wreck, but what you gotta do is you gotta make variants so that you have your gun that has the camo on it above the gun that you want the camo on. So basically, if you just go back and forth and make a bunch of variants, it'll eventually work, and deleting some, you will eventually get it. This also works for black market camo, or black market weapons. Since, I mean, you can't put camos on them anyways, so let's just make something random. Confirm. Go to our camos. Can't even get black market camos on them. So, save that. Go to our SVG. Media manager. Now where is... Alright, so now it's getting higher. It's getting higher in the ranks. That's what we like to see. Maybe we'll make 2 of them. So, now to our SVG, go to media manager. Now we have an MX Grand up here. Another MX Grand there. Another MX Grand. Another MX Grand. So maybe if we delete this variant. Yeah, it didn't work. Go back into our Gunsmith. Go to Assault Rifles. MX Grand. Make some more. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Make one more. SVG. Media manager. And now we need another SVG. So, just make something real quick. Don't do that. Put the camo on it, and then do that. Media manager. Now there's a SVG right above the MX Grand, so let's delete that. Now we're on that MX Grand. Let's back out. Now we're on the MX Grand, and we can put the camo on the MX Grand. It also works for black market weapons. As you can see, etching is now on the MX Grand, and you cannot even put black market weapons or black market camos on the black market weapons. As you can see, all you have is multiplayer and the extras, but I have etching, which is a black market camo on a black market weapon. Alright, so just make a variant, make a bunch of variants. Alright, now let's go to our SVG, Media Manager. See how close we have a crossbow. Or not a crossbow, crowbar. Right there, this one appears to have etching on it. So maybe if we delete this one, that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. Screw it, let's just make another M8 one with etching on it. There we go. Let's go Media Manager again. See where that crowbar is. Alright, let's just make a couple more crowbars. Maybe 2, 3. Maybe we'll go 3 just to get it higher up. Because the rating system definitely goes off of how many variants the gun has. That's definitely how it works. At least how I think. I'm not sure, but that's how I think it works. So now I have a crowbar right there underneath one that has etching on it. So if we just delete that, of course we go to our M8 or whatever this is. MX, there it is. Just put that on there, I guess. Go in here again, Media Manager. One right at the top, look at that. And then we got it on the crowbar. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This glitch does work. Now if we go over here, go to our Iron Gym, it now has etching on it. And you cannot put black marker camos on a black marker weapon. Yes, you can. Just gotta know how to do it. So that's basically how you do it. I hoped I made it so that you guys understood. I hope I provided enough examples. I hope you guys can do it as well as I was able to do it. It's basically just a thing you gotta mess with. You can't just, I don't think you can just do it first try. If you do, that's amazing. Good job. Good for you. I'm happy that you could do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, if this glitch helped you in any way, shape, or form, drop a like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you all in the next video. Peace out.